we know what peace demands. We will keep America the strongest nation in the world, and we will couple that strength with firm diplomacy. No apologies, no regrets. Always willing to negotiate for peace, but never conceding anything without getting a concession in return.
For 19 peril-filled years, no nation has loosed the atom against another. To do so now is a political decision of the highest order, and it would lead us down an uncertain path of blows and counter-blows whose outcome none may know.
No one knows what the situation in Vietnam will be when the next President of the United States takes that oath of office on January 20th, 1969. But every heart in America prays that by then we shall have reached a ceasefire in all Vietnam and be in serious negotiation towards a durable peace.
Sometimes it appears that we're reaching a period when our senses and our minds will no longer respond to moderate stimulation. We seem to be approaching an age of the gross. Persuasion through speeches and books is too often discarded for disruptive demonstrations aimed at bludgeoning the unconvinced into action.
I'm a Ford, not a Lincoln.
With the Vice President actively espousing the principles and programs which I view as basic to the future of our nation and to the future of freedom. With the unity of the Republican Party and the victory of the Republican Party in November as our objectives in order to put these principles and programs into practice.
Mr. Reagan will raise taxes, and so will I. He won't tell you. I just did.
Raise taxes and I'll say no, and they'll push and I'll say no, and they'll push again and I'll say to them, read my lips.
I have far more experience than many others that sought the office of Vice President of this country. I have as much experience in the Congress as Jack Kennedy did when he sought the presidency. I will be prepared to deal with the people in the Bush administration if that unfortunate event would ever occur.
What I think we ought to do. I think that we ought to eliminate the taxes on employment, the payroll taxes that discourage jobs, and make it up dollar for dollar. No tax increase, tax revenue neutral, but eliminate the payroll tax, make it up dollar for dollar with pollution taxes, principally CO2 taxes. And yes, that would raise the price of gasoline, but it would come back to the American people in the form of sharply reduced taxes on payrolls. And for places where there was a difficult adjustment, make special provisions there because you'd have the money to do it.
If the history books were written by people who are so eager to write off this effort, to declare it a failure, including many of our friends on the media, the situation obviously would have been over a long time ago.